Beyond is your NMRA Interchange. I don't know if you all know about it, but it is okay. Good. How to get to it? Well, you log into your NMRA website, which is what I did, and you wind up with this line of links that is not on the unsigned in page. Okay. First thing you done, so you go to benefits. You go to NMRA Exchange or Interchange, okay? And this is the announcement of the NMRA Interchange, okay? You all know what you're doing with the computer, so I'm not going to go through how to load it and all this stuff. I gave you the paperwork, right? It's got the 100% complete instructions. That's not what this is about, how to load this. What it's about is what's available on it. At any rate, being on here, if you go to the way you get on from here is to go to the bottom. After you read all of this, you go to the bottom of this page, and it has a link. Notice what it says. This is an invitation to join the NMRA Interchange. It's only on the members page. Okay? The link is not NMRA's link. This is the Discord link. The Discord is, and you'll see that under where it says Andy's advice. What Discord is a platform. It happens to be an IP platform. Windows, for instance, is a machine platform. Okay? You know what it does. It sits there and it has all kinds of hands and fingers that go out that other programs can use to perform functions on the machine, right? It can print, it can store data, do all that kind of stuff. Discord is the same thing, except it operates over the internet protocol. So you have to be online with it, but it's just a platform. As a platform, it loads a whole bunch of stuff in the background. Discord is very good about it not interfering with you, okay? So just like Windows, it loads all those DLLs and all those files in the background, so does Discord, okay? Once you've signed on to Discord, it's sitting there in the background, just like Windows is, okay? Anyway, so this is your link. And what this link does, if you want to join, you say, yes, I'm going to click on this link, and link tells you right there. It takes you to Discord. Discord is going to ask you who you are and whatever. And then they're going to send you an email that has a key in it. And you have to then turn around, take that key out of your email, and load it into the Discord server opening text, and you will gain entry that way. Okay? Once you're in, you stay in, please, because if you ever get out of the server, you can shut the server off and turn it back on again. But if you ever leave the server, you have to go through this whole process again to get back in again. Pain in the butt. You have to be re-invited. It's a whole bunch of garbage. So that's all listed in the material that I gave you. I'm not going to go through that. So let's go to the interchange. This is the interchange right now, and just to show you all the features of what it is. Up here, this is your Discord logo. It's that little thing that looks at you down here. You notice down here, I am already signed in. Right? When you sign into the Discord server, it's going to ask you to create an avatar if you want to. That's mine. And it's going to ask you for whether you want a screen name, right? And I did. I chose Steel Engineer. Okay. And then you're on it right here. Well, let's take a look at the main things that are available. When you first sign on, you will come to the very first time, which is what I did, come onto this page, and you will see these people here. These are people that you've seen before. right? So they continue to show up. This one guy here that you'll see, this is a moderator. The Discord server has 6 or 7 NMRA moderators, and one or more of them is online 24 hours a day. Okay? You can always get to a moderator. They are subject matter experts for the interchange. You can ask them questions. So I'm going to now go to the NMRA Interchange, and I clicked on it, and it takes me to the last place that I was, all right? And the last place that I was before I came here, because this is where you are going to show up when you first join, is called the lobby, okay? Now, what Discord does, what it provides, what the platform provides, it provides multiple places and features where you can go and meet and talk and show and tell other people. You can send messages. You can conduct chats by message, or you can just send a message and wait for a response. You can post video, you can post audio, you can post pictures, right? You can engage yourself in conversations, most of which are public. However, it does also provide private rooms where you can go and you're talking to 4 or 5 people. Let's go to chat room 5, right? And you can go there, or a hangout room, and grab a hold of the room when it's empty, and you can then turn your video on, turn your microphones on, and you can sit there and have a live meet, okay? One of the things that's good about this is that this whole division, right, can grab a hold of one of those chat rooms, and we don't even have to show up here. We could have our meeting over Discord, okay? Just as a little aside, so you know how involved this thing is, Discord was originally created as a gaming meeting place, okay? So all those different things that you've heard about that you can do with gamers, like you have private messaging and you have chats and you have all that stuff, all of that can be done in NMRA Interchange, okay? So being in the lobby, as a matter of fact, if you look, we'll go to the bottom. This was at 6:56 yesterday, was the last person that came here, right? And they do have a bot. It's called the Interchange bot. And the bot does the mundane things of telling you the status of things and advises you on some things to do. This last person to join here, looks like, is R.L. Jenkins. It was at 6:51 p.m. yesterday, and he signed himself on board. There's his command, all right? And he signs himself on board, and the bot says, oh, please check your email for the clearance input command, and those crosshatches are that number that I was telling you about, okay? And he obviously found them and signed in, and the bot advises, well, go to introduce yourself, which is a room where if you want to, you don't have to, but you can introduce yourself to whoever happens to be listening, okay? Personally, to be truthful, I have found that very, very few people go to introduce yourself to listen or to watch people introduce themselves. Just being honest. Let's take a look at the panels first. Up here, this is the Discord panel, or this is the Discord. That little number 1 up there says, it's what pops up when I jump on it. It says direct messages. These are direct messages to you, okay, once you've signed in. It says that there's one there. Well, there's always one there, because every time a moderator signs in or signs out, they send a message to everybody. Okay, so I'm going to click on it. And sure enough, here's a moderator called Speed, and he says, oh, I came online. So that's my one message. So the one message is always there. NMRA Interchange, this is the name of our server. I'm going to do a right click on it. Okay? And what comes up is you can mark messages as being read, you can invite people, you can mute the server, you can hide muted channels. There's all kinds, and these are the things that's in the paperwork that you need to look at. You need to go to your privacy settings and set up your however you want. There's a list of here I'll click on it. There's a list of a whole bunch of things that you want to do. Okay? I happen to just turn everything on, right? But direct messages, you can tell, I don't want direct messages. I don't want anybody contacting me, or I do. Message requests, right? There's people that want to have you join them as a friend, which means just like Facebook, you will get notifications from them whenever they do anything, all right? Activity status. All of these have a learn more, and you can click on it and see, but this is like riding a bicycle. Here's the bicycle. I'm telling you all the doodads on the bike. There's only one way to learn how to ride a bicycle. Get on it, fall off a few times, and then go ride it. And then you can figure out how to do your double jumps and your hopping off of curbs and bunny hopping. Okay. Anyway. However, in there, that last one, do you see this guy right here? That's taboo. Never click on leave server. It will wipe out your onboarding, right? And you will have to, your existence in that server will wipe you out. Discord will not come off of your machine. It'll still be there, just taking up room because it's there. Then you have to go request another link and blah, blah, blah. Don't do that, okay? There's a whole bunch of other servers on Discord, right? Part of the NMRA is what's called an agency client, okay? Which means that they're an agency and they represent a whole bunch of other people. The contract that Discord has is with NMRA, not with you, okay? It's like Blue Cross Blue Shield. Your employer has a contract with Blue Cross Blue Shield. You don't. You're given an ID card to use whatever the employer has contracted with Blue Cross Blue Shield. Same here. You're given that link, right, to use whatever NMRA has contracted with Discord for you to use. So, are there other servers out there? Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them out there, right? Those of you who have used Discord before have accounts with other servers, I would imagine. This is where you can get to them from here, right here where it says Explore Discoverable Servers, okay? And you can go out and find them. I'm not going to do that. But let's go back, and we'll go back to the lobby. There's lobby, okay? What else is, what's available? So these are all the things, that was the first panel. These are all the things that are available. Look at them. I mean, there's just a whole bunch of them. There's a hangout area, which is has hangout rooms. Here's the introduce yourself, just for kicks. You know, hi, you know, and there, hi, I'm Brent from Northern Ohio, and an MCR Division 4 member. I am an HO modeler, mostly focused on Wisconsin Central and Canadian National. Okay? And you go, oh, I'm interested in that too. I'll write it down his name, right? So that, and there it is. There's Brent, right? Now, Brent is probably also over here in, this is the members area, okay? Depending on what location you're in, and this is why I said everybody had to come through the lobby. Everybody had to come through the lobby. So that the lobby is one of the only places that lists everybody who's on the server. Okay?
At one time or period?
Ever. That ever NMRA active members or active license holders all had to come in through the lobby. So therefore, all of them are on this panel if you go to the lobby, if you're looking for somebody. Okay? Up to here, notice these right here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them, right? Are moderators. Now, there's your NMRA president from Little Island, Scotland, or wherever the hell he lives, right? You cut that out.
Yeah. I'll send it to him.
Yeah, right.
Cool.
All right. But the guy that you're going to see a lot up here is Speed, right? And so they're online. These are all online. They'd be grayed out if they're offline. Now we look up here at NMRA members. It says 80 of them are online. You see the 80 right there? I don't know if you can read it. I sure hope you can.
Yeah.
80 of them are online, and here they are. And sure enough, down here is Steel Engineer, and he's online. Okay? Now, here's one person that is online, but I don't know what the green dot means. Pardon me?
Green means they are online.
Yeah, but why is he separate in this separate online?
Probably hasn't gone through the vetting process.
Okay. And these are all the offline members. So there's 659 plus the 80 some odd that we saw that are 689 offline plus the 80 some odd that we see are online. Are you online? Ken?
I don't know.
I should be able to find Ken in here if he's offline. Okay. Come on. F, G, H, J, K, K, M,
Yeah.
K, I, kiss. It goes down. No, it's not.
Yeah, right below that. Go down the street. One more.
Oh, there it is, K-Matter. K-Matter, there he is, but he's offline. But let's say I wanted to know something about him. I can do a right click, right? And I can get his profile. Sure enough, it says Ken Mattern, and there's your number, right? This is a number that's assigned after. This is not your key number. It's kind of like your Discord member number, okay? You can see whether he's got any mutual friends with me, right? So I can click on this. Whether he's in any servers that I also subscribe to, which there aren't any from me anyway, right? And Ken can add a note down here about himself. If I were you, I would put in here Director SER,
Gotta get around to a lot.
Webmaster, Mid-South Division, blah, 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 blah. And you can also send him from you a friend request, which will pop up in his messages and say, Steel Engineer wants to be your friend. You go, Steel Engineer, who's that? Well, then you can do the same thing. You can click on my icon on Steel Engineer and get my profile and see where the hell I'm from. Okay? What else do we have? A ton of stuff. Down here at the bottom, one of the important things is your message line. This is where you create your messages, okay, whether they are responses or private messages, or whether you want to send audio, video, or fixed MP3 type or MP4 video, or audio as a file. You do all that stuff from this line. Okay?
Look at this icon in the lower right. What's the
Lower right.
Is it present?
Well, I'm getting there, because that's down here on this line, okay? So you just write your message like you normally would. And if I wrote a message here, it's going to show up in the lobby as the next message. So, good. What are these guys down here, okay? Are you paying for this? No. Is NMRA paying an awful lot for this? No. Where does Discord make their money? Okay? Well, they make their money by offering services that are not generally available. Okay? One of them's called Nitro, right? And you can, another one is, what are they, not pushes, what do they call them? I'll get to, I'm going to click on this. Okay? So this one, the pack is Nitro. What is Nitro, right? Well, for this one is for you, right? For $100 a year, right? You can click on this. Of course, they're going to ask you for your Social Security number or your PayPal number or whatever it is, okay? And you get all kinds of neat, perky stuff, extras, that you can do. Not going to do that. I'm not paying $99. If you want to do it, go select them and see what they are. So I'm not going to do it. Okay, but that's what's in there. Okay. Here is where. Oh, just lost them. Yep. Oh, does it really?
Yeah. If you just go to like google.com and it'll redirect you to the terms page which can be accepted.
It sure doesn't look like it's going to do that.
Just type in any website and it actually goes to there.
All right, there.
Click on the page.
This site can't be reached. I did not know that it did that. Click on any website? Okay, I'll click on that. That one can't be reached. How about that? Oh, because I'm not in it yet.
It's not redirecting you.
Well, I can do that here. No, I can do it right here. Just disconnect it and reconnect it. And accept it. That's what you were talking about, right? Yeah, all right. I'll leave that on there. Now, let's see if it brings these guys back. Didn't bring any of them back. There they are. Okay. Okay, so GIFs, what are they? These are things that you can add to messages. Okay?
This is Bud. Did any of y'all know a fellow named Gary Moyer?
Why, is he on the phone?
Is he on the phone with you? Bud is on the phone.
Oh, Bud? Nope.
Does anybody know Gary Moyer? Not seeing any hands go up, Bud.
Oh, wait a minute. You got the roster for a reason.
Not on it.
No, not on it. Okay. All right.
I went through this last night.
Oh, okay. You got it.
Yeah, but I also found something else out. So you can add these GIFs to a message that you're sending to somebody. Okay. This is, some people do it with emojis. Some people do it with these GIFs. So that's what that's about. This guy here is stickers, doing the same thing. Okay, so it's. And this guy here is, of course, all your emojis. All right. So that's how you put them in. However, over here there's a plus sign. Let's click on that. Right? Come on. Usage apps. Right. You're absolutely right. Yeah, by the way, we have a regional channel. We're one of the only ones, possibly the only one. Yeah, it should be right in here. Okay, so here we are, Southeast region. We're the only ones that I know of. I can't find any more. Okay, and sure enough, we are 01, so we're Mid-South. And we have our own. Okay. Can't you tell? Steel engineers did. Ken's at Lloyd there. Joshua. Let's see who else we got. Right. Matthew. We should. There you go. So, not being in the lobby, here's where you upload a file. Okay, so it can be almost any kind of file. And it's going to show up in here like this was a picture. Okay? By the way, if I double click on it, it makes it bigger. Right? That's nice.
There's size limitation.
There is, and if you get nitro, it's a size limit.
See, if you get...
More features than nitro. But frankly, if you're not in a permanently online administrator like us, it's probably not worth it.
Okay. Good honesty. All right. Let's see, what else? I don't know why. Let's see. So here was the first plus. You can also create a thread, okay? Which I'm not going to do. You see these over here? You see that crosshatch mark? All these are threads, okay? So you can create your own, and some people have, okay? And you can follow them, like if you want, you have the name of your particular model railroad and you want to establish your own thread, you can do that. Why? So all this is all well and good, right? Go ahead.
You can do any type of file, like a PowerPoint file or anything like that.
Anything you want. Okay?
Is there a size limitation?
Yes, we just said.
No, I'm not talking about size of the picture. I'm talking about...
Well, no, it's the size of the file. Yeah, there's a size limit, but I don't know what it is.
It's 50 megabytes, or if it's 8 megabytes for non. I think it's 8 megs for...
It's 8 megs for non-nitros?
Yeah.
Okay.
Really big images will come up and be large. But what you can do is, if it's an online image, you can actually just copy the file link,
Right.
and it'll pop it up in that kind of file.
Probably doesn't happen.
So if you're doing a PowerPoint or something like that, take your pictures before you put it in PowerPoint.
Yes, load the resolution.
Yeah.
And it'll have a lot of files.
So what is so neat about this? All right. Besides all of that, well, if you look at some of these, let's go down them fairly small. First of all, here's one, NMRAX. Anybody know what that is? Okay, NMRAX is a program where live presentations are made, okay, and they're put on YouTube, right? Live, okay, but they're also recorded much like we're doing, okay? They're recorded live and presented live at a particular time, and there is a time schedule that's put out where you go to the NMRAX channel on YouTube at 2:30 in the afternoon. Andy Smith is going to be talking about adding resistors to wheel sets, and if you like that, you can go there. So let's just click on it. Okay.
Just click on marketing.
Yeah, I know I did. That's what happened. Okay. And I'm looking for the schedule. There it is right there. All right. This happened to be for May 27th. Okay. But you can go to the NMRAX on YouTube and you can get a schedule. What you want to watch live. As a server, those moderators that are sitting up here, right, are doing a very good job, and they're constantly watching traffic, okay? If you seem to be a subject matter expert, you're going to get a message, and it's going to say, I like what you've been saying on whatever chat you happen to be in, what thread you were in, right? I want you to be on, put something together for NMRAX. About 45 minutes with a 5-10 minute question and answer. And if you say, sure, right, they'll say, okay, I'll put you down for August 16th. Okay? And you can make up your talk, whatever you want, right? You're going to be live.
Do a TED Talk.
On camera, on your machine, and the audio from your machine, and you can do whatever you want. Okay? And that's how people get to know you and how you gain chops. Okay? You have. Yeah, see? So, if this is your thing, it's available. Are there any questions about this? You need to go to this, join it, go to it, right? What I'm trying to find is the push thing. Where is that? Where you give them some money. Boost. Server boost.
It'll be in the upper left. See where it says NMRA Interchange, the down arrow.
You're right, the top is list of channels.
Yeah,
Oh,
top of the counter.
and this one right here. Okay.
Server boots.
Server boost. All right, there you go. So this is someplace else where they make their money. Now, this shows you it's NMRA. Right now, there are 6 boosts. All right. What is a boost? You pay them some money, right? And when enough people do it, so for instance, level 1 requires 2 boosts, right? We have 6. If just one more person goes, then these extras will be added to the server properties that you can use. You see?
And so, for example, if you aren't paying for nitro, but your server has enough people boosting it, then you'll be able to get nitro like benefits like that. It's not a larger file size limit.
You see this? You were asking about that. If only one well, how much is this?
Every nitro subscription comes with 2 boosts, and then you can buy additional ones on top of that.
Yeah. And I'm looking for the cost.
Did you do that?
Yeah, I pay for nitro because a lot of my friend groups socialize on the Discord and most of the time. Yeah.
By the way, you were asking about what the levels were. Do you see this? Upload size limit. You know, we're in level 1 right now. Do you see this? That's us. Level 1 says
25 megs.
25 megs. So that answers your question. Okay? So if you wanted to go up to 50, you only need one more person to sign on to this.
This is a person within NMRA.
Yes. So this will only, it's got to be somebody that's on that.
So basically, you gotta buy nitro. If you buy nitro, you get 2 more boosts.
If you get nitro, which is not what this is, nitro comes with 2 boosts.
Okay, well, what does a single boost cost then? What's the value?
You want me to boost this server?
I just want to know what it costs. What do you get for it?
$5 a month.
$5
It's
a month.
$5 a month, right? What do you get for it?
You get that number level 2 then, right?
You get level 2, because we're at 6 right now. We're at 6,
It's a way of crowdfunding the server, basically.
right?
You can like introduce to it.
So, you know, if you, it's $5 a month, right? $60 a year. Yeah. Anyway, go ride the bicycle. Okay? Everybody set? You got more questions?
If anyone ever needs some help, I'll use the native on server. Really happy to help.
You also get the application.
Oh yeah, I got the app on my phone too. Okay? There was a time when I was corresponding, messaging a bunch of people, right? They were asking, oh, how do you do this and how do you do that? So, and you go on there, you know, so many things. Look, NMRA publications, right? The magazine, right? Read all about retention program. Down here, there's our poor unfortunates who have moved on to
The great station and stuff.
wherever they're going. Right? By the way, the ones that are lit up here are the ones that are active, I believe, right? These guys, there's no activity, and there's nobody logged on that's in them.
I'm ready not to do.
Okay. So, more questions? No? Go do it. Right? Doesn't cost you anything. They're already paying for it. It's coming out of your dues anyway, your NMRA dues. Right? And you might learn something. And you might have something to offer. Right? I know.
What are the names of the hill people?
They're called moderators.
They're your.
The moderators are up there.
Yeah, here they are right
Me individually, just, doing my part, is not the autograph thing.
here. Okay?
Okay, you're Alexander. All right.
Request a friend. Any more questions?